Let's see. Now we are live. Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. Hi, I'm SGL, and this session is for my zodiac signs that are in a relationship. If you are single, you are more than welcome to stay. It's your business if you do. Moving forward, all inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. All I ask of you is that you do not force any of the channel messages. I'll say that again. All I ask of you is that you do not force any of the channel messages. Thank you. Moving forward, just a FYI, we do have the SGL Tarot Podcast, and that is available to you whenever you need your individual zodiac sign readings as well as your collective readings. But right now, just FYI, the only thing that's being released on the SGL Tarot Podcast are next 72s. Daily reads have been postponed to further notice. So if you're wanting to know your next 72, I believe this week releases are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then it alternates to Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So just keep in mind that it alternates Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for the collective earth, air, fire, and water signs. All right. Please don't force any of the channel messages. Thank you. All right. Let me get a piece of paper so that I can timestamp these. Let's see. And I will put the timestamps for the single session too. I have the timestamps, and I'll do that when I conclude this session. All right, so I'm going to start off with earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and then fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And then air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we have water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So this is the order I'll be going in: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay. All right, so Capricorn, let's go ahead and start yours. What does Capricorn's person want Capricorn to know? What does Capricorn's person want Capricorn to know? What does Capricorn's person want Capricorn to know at this time? And again, the single session is available. This is for my Capricorns that are in a relationship. What you don't see in regards to what your person wants you to know, it says, I just wish things were different. Okay, your person wants to be heard, Capricorn. That's the overall situation, is that your person wants to be heard. Maybe. And you're in and out when it comes to hearing your person. You matter. Okay. So you are listening, and you're willing to offer up the matters of the heart of emotional security here. You're saying, hey, here's your cup. This is the different you want. Here you go. So I commend you, Capricorn, that you are doing your part, but your person is not seeing it with the no, and I could be your hero, baby. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. So your person is dealing with the third party, whether you want to, believe it or not. And a third party doesn't necessarily have to be cheating. It could be a family member, a child, anyone outside of the relationship that is gathering all of your person's attention. And unfortunately, you are meeting them halfway. But what it is with your person, Capricorn, they're so used to operating in this masculine energy that they're just not letting up, and they have a lot on their plate. And it just feels like whoever this third party is, let's just say it's a family member, you know, they listen to their family overrides what you. And for my Capricorns, if there is infidelity going on, they're going to keep doing it until they get caught. Okay. Would the please give me time? I've never felt this way before. They're telling the third party that they're going to leave you, Capricorn. And so when that time permits itself where you know, it's no longer a secret, um the third party is going to be casted. They're going to leave the third party and choose you. But it's like who Capricorn, whoever is your support tip. I'm hearing that song by Keisha Cole, I Should Have Cheated. Whoever sings that song, you're right. Yeah. So I don't see your person being like a player. I just feel like your person is entertaining a third party, and they're getting away with it, and they're getting comfortable, and it's getting messy, it's getting dirty, and eventually your person is going to get caught. And when they do, they're going to choose you. But it just feels like, you know, you're willing to work things out, but you're then going to be in position where you're wanting to be in control over the connection, than allowing your person to have control in this connection. Not the right time is up in the air, Capricorn. So this could be a possible break. This could be, you know, don't try to tell me what's wrong or right when you're the one that did the wrong. And I'm not talking to you, Capricorn. This is, you know, your person trying to justify things. And it's like, no, you need to be quiet. You're the one in the hot seat. And it just feels like your person forgets, like, you know, you're the one that cheated, right? You know, it's you. And so they do need to be grateful for you, Capricorn. The fact that you have this Ace of Cups here for them. Failure. If they keep on pretending like they haven't done any wrong, it just feels like, you know, you're not going to put any more effort into this connection. You're just going to allow it to go to the wayside, whatever that means to you. All right, Taurus, let's see what your person wants you to know. All right, Taurus. What does your Taurus person want Taurus to know at this time, please? What does Taurus want Taurus to know? I don't think, to be honest, just so everyone knows, earth, air, fire, and water signs, so that no one thinks that I'm showing favoritism or anything like that. The fact that I have to be at work in the next 2 hours, if I don't think I'm going to complete all 12 zodiac signs before 10 o'clock. So I think I'm just going to see if I can get to the first 6 zodiac signs, which the first 6 I have here: Capricorn, Taurus, we're on you. And then Virgo, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And then tomorrow we'll do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But just to be honest, I think I'm only going to have time for Taurus and Virgo. And so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, you'll be with the remaining 6, okay? All right. I don't want to rush to work. Okay, working graveyard shift. I don't want to rush. All right, so Taurus, what your person wants you to know. What's coming out? It's a no, I'll say that. Time to ground yourself. And when it comes to your person, I don't think your person has to verbally say anything to you. I think their actions show. It's kind of like say we're together, Taurus, and I walk in the house, I slam the door. Everything I touch, it seems like I make it known for you to hear. But there's no verbal communication, but there is sound communication. And it's very clear that something is bothering me. And you just happened to ask me, you know what? Hey, Taurus, hey, SGL, are you doing okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. But I'm still making all this racket and this noise, like something is like as if I'm furious and I'm angry, because normally I'm calm and collective. If I'm washing dishes, you can't hear a sound. If I open a door, you can't hear it. If I close it, you can't hear it. And it just feels like when I open a door, it's loud. When I close it, it's loud. If I'm washing dishes, I'm making sure you hear every ding dong, everything. And it's like, no, there's something wrong. And there's nothing that you can tell me that there's nothing wrong. It's very clear. Talk to me. And it just feels like at this time, Taurus, your person is unable to communicate. Okay. Maybe there's a gray area. And my gray area is there's an elephant in the room. Clarify. I'm too afraid to talk. So don't force your person to talk, Taurus. Clearly, we can hear with sound that something is wrong, right? Give them a moment. And you know what my favorite tool that I love to use with my adult children, regardless if I'm wrong or right, this always works for me. And hopefully it can work for you. Taurus, regarding your person, would you like me to listen to you? If there's something you would like to discuss with me, I'm willing to listen. Or can I know what's on your mind? And if you allow me to know what's on your mind, can I give you my opinion? There needs to be some type of communication, but this session is what your person wants you to know. So on the tail end of the coin, which is the hard pill to swallow, Taurus, is that you're the one acting childish and immature. Okay. The month of July, the whole collective is being immature in some type of way. So don't feel like, oh, you're in the hot seat, Taurus. So unfortunately, you're not communicating your emotions. Your actions speak louder than words. And there's mixed signals. The elephant in the room is, do you want to be with me or not? And it just feels like you're not wanting to have that discussion at this time. When is it going to be the right time? You make me want to do bad things. Okay. The fact that you have Aries, Cancer here, and Virgo's energy here, when it's simplified, it just feels more so like you're outgrowing this connection, Taurus. And when it comes to bad things, it's a toxic impulsiveness, and it just feels like you may be wanting to experience someone outside of this connection that doesn't make you feel obligated into being impulsive, and it causes you to shape shift into your shadow energy of something that is played out. You're just like, you know what, you're not taking me there today, and so you're choosing not to communicate. But it's saying that I'm afraid to talk, and it just feels like you're not wanting to be judged. And it says your family won't like me. I didn't even see this right here, Taurus, as a side note. So that's where the tension is, regarding your person, what your person wants you to know, Taurus, is it's either them or your family. And the negative thing that I see regarding you and your person, Taurus, in your relationship is the fact that your person knows how to take you out of character. Your person knows how to pull in your currents to where you drown in your own emotions. And every time you want to position yourself to say that the connection is over, you kind of shut down. Because whether you want to accept it or not, you like the toxicity in this connection. That's why it pulls both of you from families, because you guys enjoy both each other's toxicity. That's what brings you guys together. But when you are no longer wanting to be fed by the toxicity, it's kind of like, you know what, this is played out. Like, I can't do this anymore. It's like, yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that. What is it that Taurus's person, when it comes to bad things, what are the bad things? Because bad things could be, your person just wants to have sex anywhere, everywhere. And it's like, hold on, I just got off of work. Can I take a shower? You have moving, heartstrings, and family. Ooh. Taurus. Yeah, the toxicity is getting played out. If you're not trying to have no kids, I would make sure your person there's some type of someone taking responsible, how do I say it? Condoms, plan B, no sex at all. But for those of you who are married, the gossip is old. The fact that you have a family elsewhere, that's old. But your heart always belongs with your main primary person and the kids. It's just the family outside, or the child outside of the marriage. It's just, you're just so tired of the toxicity that comes with it. And to be honest, Taurus, it looks like you want to break ties with both families, your primary and the one that you don't live in the home. It's like you're just like, you know what? I want to be single. It's not deuces. It's, that's all get together and figure this out. I'm ready to be single, and we can still make this work. That's what I see. When it comes to both parent figures outside of Taurus, and they're willing to do the same thing with the Ace of Cups here. You guys will be all on one. Everyone will be happy. I don't know what you call it, where all adults come to agree to, go. Everyone shows up for the kids, and you guys, I can't. It's there, but I can't think of what it's called. Where all parties agree to show up for the children, communicate well, co-parenting, but it's called something else. It's definitely called something else. So Taurus, you would definitely be free again, right? And it just works out for everybody, which is good. All right. You just got to communicate. All right. Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's see. 1950. All right. What does Virgo's person want Virgo to know? That was actually a good read, Taurus. Hard pill to swallow, but a good read. For Taurus, please. I mean, for Virgo. I'm a very jealous person. You need to ground yourself dealing with your person. I think it's getting out of control, Virgo. The fact that your person not only shows that they're jealous, they make it known that they're a jealous person. Okay. I've been this person before when I'm, that's mine. Mine, and I have to make it clear that that's mine. Um Virgo, I'm being guided to tell you, let this person, do their mind thing, because they'll hook them own selves. Whether they're gonna hook themselves into grounding themselves and humbling themselves, or they're gonna hook themselves to get reeled away from you. Someone, yeah, it's like, karma, it shows you favor in this situation. Give me more. Yeah, I'm sorry it's coming in reverse. I want to start a family with you. What do you want? Let's put this to the side. I do sense player energy, but it doesn't confirm that your person is a player. It just feels like that could be the hook that reels them away, is the fact that if they don't get their way with you, Virgo, they're gonna get their way elsewhere. Okay. And it just feels like your person is gonna mess up, sabotage this relationship on their own with gossip here. Hurts more, and I am terrified. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess, and happiness is my priority. So don't do anything, Virgo. Your person is going to self-sabotage this relationship on their own. Allow them to say mine, 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 mine. Virgo is mine. Okay. Uh, don't say I didn't tell you. Virgo is going to sabotage their own your relationship. Allow them to. A year from now, it's going to believe it's um plan to be looking for, if you're wanting someone new, allow your person to sabotage this relationship. You don't have to do anything. Okay, by the end of this year, if you choose to, if you don't already, this Taurus already, Virgo already is. Do you think about me too? Yeah, you're entertaining someone else. You know what I will tell you is, Taurus, so that you don't receive bad karma, you make sure that this person knows about this connection, but don't be vulnerable, and um don't, how do I say this, don't entertain this person with this relationship, because then you will get bad karma. Okay. So with that being said, Virgo, allow your person to self-sabotage this relationship so you can step into this one. Moving forward, um, just so you can know what you're dealing with. When Virgo decides to step into this one, what is it? It says, I want to get drunk with you. This will be a healthy connection, not a toxic one. That's in reverse. So allow toxic to mess it up, right? And you'll be able to enjoy a healthy connection. Do I have time for Leo? I do not, Leo. But Teresa, let me go ahead and pull your card, and I'm gonna conclude, okay? The least I can do. I thought I was gonna be able to do all zodiac signs before going to work, but unfortunately, I was wrong with the time frame. But that's okay. I will finish tomorrow, when I get off of work. So, all right. For is it Teresa? No, Teresa. What is the message for Teresa? Teresa, you have sex coming in reverse, and think before you act in reverse. Um, I imagine you naked in reverse. I think we should slow down. Very, very clear. So, regarding your person, do not have sex with them. Slow down. Take your time. Why should they take their time? It says, I'm too afraid to talk to you. Your person is not ghosting you or anything like that. It's just moving too fast scares them. Why? You have you have many choices and options. The reason why your person or your person of interest is resulting in the actions that you've seen this far is because they're under the impression that you have more options than outside of them. Okay, so that's what I have for you, my love. Monet, I'm getting ready to conclude. I'm happy you found this channel. Give me one card for Monet, please. And hopefully I'm saying it correctly. It's up in the air. It's maybe. When it's pointing to the left, it's a definitely no. But if it's pointing to the right, it's a yes. And maybe is in the air. This is communication that the person is not verbally saying no. There's no yes or no, but technically it's a no. Okay. And clarify why it's a no, please. You have I want you. I just dream or wish for everything. This is a moment where I say clearly decide what you want. But in regards to your person, they want you, but when it comes to, you know that saying, um, Monet, actions speak louder than words. Their actions are saying no, but they do want you, but it's not showing that. All right. In their headspace, they're in Pisces energy and they think about you all the time. They wish that they could show you, but communication is key. So you can express, I mean, you don't have to take my advice, but you can express what you see and you feel that, that the feelings are mutual, and how can they present themselves to make you feel like, that to re-solidify that, to reassure you that it is mutual. All right. Don't forget, love is I have to go to work. Literally, I just sacrificed 15 minutes. And so yeah, I need to get ready for work. But I will be coming back on. Make sure you subscribe so that you're notified when I go live. And if I see you, I definitely will pull your card at the end of the session. I won't forget. Promise. All right. Don't forget, love is kind. Don't forget, love is gentle. Until we meet again.